So this one is quite symmetric. It goes in both directions. It has sensors on the front and the back, so it doesn't need to turn around. The actual reason I use it is because I like to have sensors as I'm going down a diagonal that I can look at posts in front of me and posts behind me. And it gives me the ability to understand whether I'm off from side to side or whether I have a heading error or both. And so having that extra is helpful. But everyone else needs to be able to do it without that. I also got tired of the analog sensors that measure the distance by looking at the light reflected off the wall. So this uses the sensors from autofocus cameras. And they use triangulation to pick up the distance. And so they're sort of independent of the reflectivity of the walls. And that's helpful. The question is whether the timing sensor interferes with my sensors. The chance is that they could. Both of the systems are pulsed, so we don't have them on most of the time. We do that mostly so we can suppress ambient light. In Japan, when you compete, they actually put floodlights on the maze so that it can be really bright, especially for TV cameras. And they want people to develop more robust sensor systems. And so it's almost brighter than sunlight. This one is going to fully search before it goes for a run. I won't. It'll start by itself if it can. It's done looking. Did you start it? That's good enough. So the handles which I've got in this particular mouse are the acceleration, which I use on the straights, the deceleration, and then the acceleration that I use on a turn. So I'll pick a speed around the turn that would generate a certain acceleration. And then I can put a maximum velocity on the straights. So for each of these runs, I actually turn up all of those parameters. So at this point, I think I've probably done all the runs I can expect to do without cleaning the tires. And so I stopped it. So now I incur the touch penalty. In general, in my mind, I'm not looking for the overall prize anymore. I just want to see how fast I can go. All right. Not that it's all that impressive, but that's the idea behind it. Often crash near the end, and so I tend to slow them down just a little bit toward the end. And I don't know, it sort of felt to me like it was going slower and slower, but I don't know if it's true.
Go for it. Full power.
是同样一家吗？嗯。
Okay. Okay. Thank you for indulging.